Hello everyone and welcome to a video on how to become an overpowered Austria. So ideally you're going to have this done by 1455 and you will be the owner or the leader of a personal union over Bohemia and a personal union over Hungary, and most probably just about to prevent the Shadow Kingdom event from firing by taking several provinces in Italy. Now let's start with our rivals. Interestingly enough, we have not been rivaled by Burgundy. That's good, because there's always the possibility that the Burgundian inheritance could happen, and if that does, that's very nice for us. So we're going to increase our relations with them just a little bit. I'm going to go up to full speed because I play the game like that. We're going to ally Hungary. And we're going to rival France, we're going to rival Venice, and we are going to rival the Ottomans. Now, we will take the Solidify Papal Relations mission, because this will be useful for us in the long run. We will begin to use some advisors, and they will be ideally you want to try and get the diplomatic reputation advisor, because he limits your aggressive expansion and if people go into a coalition with you. But we'll have to go for this guy, and we will go for minus national unrest. Right, now we are doing things. Let's get moving. We're going to upgrade our what's the word? We're going to upgrade our soldiers first. Well, not first, but our armies eventually. Maybe in a few months, maybe about a year. Going to try and potentially get. We're going to get an alliance with, definitely, with none of these guys. None of them. We're going to get an alliance with Milan. And we're going to get an alliance with... They've allied Ferrara, so they shouldn't ally Venice. They shouldn't. But they might. Who are they improving relations with? Improving relations with Albania, Athens, Corfu, and Naxos. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna, you know what? We'll try and get the alliance with Burgundy at some point. Oh, okay. Too many diplomatic relations there, because they've decided to ally Brunswick, Oldenburg, and Milan. That's not fun, but that doesn't matter all too much. Anyway, we will get our royal marriage with Hungary. Bohemia, you do not want to ally Bohemia. Do not ally Bohemia. I repeat, do not ally Bohemia. Anyway, Saxony, no, no. Brandenburg doesn't matter all too much. They are rival to Bohemia. How many spots have I got? Yeah, we'll go for Brandenburg. That's fine. That's all good. We're going to ally Aragon as well, because we might need them. We might need them. Eventually, we're going to try and ally Castile, because Castile will most probably get the Iberian wedding. And that means Aragon and Castile will be in a personal union, with Castile leading them. Alright, now let's go to bolster up these armies. 1, 2, 1. Just do that for now. Okie dokes. Got a royal marriage from Aragon. Got a royal marriage from Brandenburg. Okay, all's going well. All is going well. We will send this guy out to privateer in Genoa. Or Ragusa. We're doing Ragusa, yeah. Even better. Right. The Knights have joined the trade league. That's fine. Royal marriage with Aragon, please. Okie dokes. Right. Don't think we have an heir. We do not have an heir, I don't believe. But this is all good. So now what we're waiting for is for Bohemia to get a leader that will be a Habsburg leader. Right now they're in a interregnum. I believe that's how you say it. And that basically means that there is no leader. They're like a regent of some sort. And the same goes for Hungary. Now, usually Bohemia gets their new king or leader in 1446. And if it is someone who is a Habsburg, you can in fact declare war, because they won't have an heir, and you'll have the royal marriage. They won't have an heir. You can get the claim throne casus belli. So that's always useful. That's always very, very useful. Do that. Get some monarch points. Always good. Always good. Now we'll put a leader on this guy, or this army, and we will put, do I do this? Yeah, I'll do this. Alright. Our leader is quite young, and we, yes, right, this is interesting. Okay, Shadow Kingdom event fires. We need to start building our spy network. That is useful. Okay, so eventually what you want to do, right, is you want to take Verona, Treviso and Friuli from Venice, and you want to give Milan Bereshka in that war, and that's the war that we're going to have once we have Bohemia as a personal union, because the first objective is getting Bohemia as a personal union. When were they inaugurated? 5th of April, so we can in fact see this happened quite early. Anytime after 1445, I believe they can actually get a leader. So I'm going to save the game here, and I'm actually going to claim their throne. Claim throne, no diplomats to send. And luckily enough, right, see, that's why I did the save, because I am playing on Iron Man. Luckily enough, the heir has a weak claim, which is very, very pivotal. If the heir had a medium claim or a strong claim, then we'd have to save scum it, and just ideally they wouldn't get an heir. But right now we can actually still claim their throne, so we're going to claim their throne at a cost of 20 prestige, and we will declare war. And who that allies? Nuremberg and Liege. So we're going to send up the armies to prepare for our invasion. Oh my god. Poland didn't take the alliance or the union with Lithuania. Right, very, very strange. Very, very strange indeed. Anyway, that's none of my business. Probably better for me in the long run. Although that might lead to a strong Russia, if Russia form, which they almost always do. Anyway, so now is the time. What am I doing? Now is the time to declare war on Bohemia. And we will have our first personal union very, very shortly. Right. Let's see who joins. Milan and Brandenburg. Hungary don't, because they have a truce. When does that truce run out? I think it's 1447. 1450. Right. That's not good. Okay. We're going to have to just go in with Milan and Brandenburg. Bohemia actually have Silesia as a vassal. So that's interesting. Aragon won't come. Brandenburg will. We should be able to do it with Milan and Brandenburg. We should be able to do it, but maybe not. So this is going to be slightly difficult, but we're going to do it anyway, because we need to do it as quickly as possible. If we can't do it, and we lose, which won't be good. But we should be able to. Alright, let's go for it. So we're just going to go and immediately try and get into their lands. Well, just taking out some of the Bohemian army. Very, very nice. Hopefully we don't actually lose. We've taken that already because it must have been on a low fort defense. Yes, it must have been. Fort defense isn't actually that good here. Okay. Don't know how we took it that quickly. Maybe because I don't know. That's weird. They had it on not maintained, so maybe that's why. And shortly we will be able to take Bohemia as a union and force a union on them. And they won't like it. They won't like us at first, and will make us very unpopular with the electors. But it is a small sacrifice that I am willing to pay, because eventually things will be alright. Now, one of the worst things that can actually happen to you before or within the next 20 years is, just to go over this, our ruler is only 30. If he dies before the age of 50, things could be extremely bad. So what I try and do is try and save scum it the whole way through. I have it on, well, Iron Man is on autosave, and you just have to basically load again the save, because if you don't, or if you do fall into the bad trap, I'm going to move my armies because I feel like they might actually attack me. If you fall into the trap of getting into a getting your what am I saying? I'm just babbling on. I'm trying to concentrate. Sorry. If you fall, I'm gonna pause and explain this. If your leader dies, then you won't be the emperor, and getting the, because you'll have such negative, like the electors won't want to elect you within the next 20 years after you do what I'm going to do. So be aware of that. So if your leader does die, just try and load again, and hopefully the RNG doesn't give you a completely RNGesus roll. And you need, I mean, it's very unlikely he will die under the age of 50, but it's also very possible in terms of RNG, because RNG is out to screw you over in this game. I feel like when you're doing well, the game knows you're doing well, and it's like, no, we're just not going to let you do that. Not having it. I'm going to actually move my troops on there and hope that, in the hope that I will actually siege this down faster. Because currently they're actually going to take that down before I do, which I don't want them to do. There we go, I've taken Praha. That was quite good. I'm going to combine my troops. We'll have him on because he has a bonus. Might actually lose this. This is a big battle, guys, and I may have made a big mistake. Okay, I didn't. That's fine. We're going to get the bonuses. I'm going to get backed up by our allies. So there we go. Nice. Lovely. Right. So currently we have Liege and Nuremberg. So let me just see who we are fighting. Liege and Nuremberg, two fairly small nations. I just had to check that there. And we're going to go and siege down Ratibor. And hopefully, once we get Ratibor, we'll actually be in a good enough position to take them into a union. Can we do it now? Union with Bohemia? Not yet. Not yet. Unfortunately not. Soon, I believe we will be able to do it. Nuremberg's getting sieged down as we speak. Very nice, very nice. And we're just getting, we've got a ticking war score at the moment, so that's good. And you will actually get Silesia, well, Bohemia will still have Silesia as a vassal once you do this. So it will become bigger, and they will be a better vassal for you, or better junior partner for you, should I say. Now, things are getting a bit frisky here, and you will need a few years of recovery before you actually begin to do anything else. Brandenburg, okay, Brandenburg seemed to be alright. Gonna actually split these up now, because taking maybe a little bit of nasty attrition there for no reason really. Just keep this going. Unlawful territory. That actually might be quite a good region to take. See, I'm planning. I'm gonna finish the video once I've got the personal unions. I'm not gonna show you guys any more because I don't want to complicate it anymore. But this maybe, if you do want to see more, I will show you what I would do next. And in the meantime, let's fabricate some claims, because we will need to fabricate claims against Venice. So we'll go with Treviso, and we will go, and this is to prevent the Shadow Kingdom event firing. So we want these three, not Venice. We don't need Venice, and we want to give Brescia back to Milan. So that's like the first step in doing the Shadow Kingdom events. We don't need to do that right now, so that's fine. That is not a necessary. Now let me see if I can't demand unlawful territory. I am going to, no, I'm not going to do it right now, not just yet, because it's not completely necessary yet. Now let's see, can I actually get a marriage with, can't get a marriage with them. Could get an alliance though, could definitely get an alliance, and that would be very useful. Right, Nuremberg won't peace out, Liege won't peace out. Okay, let's go and fight them there. Moving away, actually. Huh. Well, how the tables have turned. Silesia's, Nuremberg's fairly high, so I'm gonna actually go and siege down Nuremberg. They usually, Bohemia, only get one ally. So this is actually quite a surprise to see that they have more than one ally. For me, anyway. I've not seen Bohemia have more than one ally when I do attack them. Nuremberg, would you like to peace out? No. Liege? No. Okay, well, we can sit like this for maybe a year or so, and things will be slightly different. And we have got a new heir, which is very nice. As you can see, no one really wants to vote for me other than Brandenburg right now, so you will need to sweeten up some of the electors after your wars. Bear this in mind. And this is at war with Bosnia. Who were the French at war with? Interesting. Let's see if I can actually get the union. Yeah, no, -3. Very close. Very, very close. But not close enough yet. Okay. -10 now. How interesting. I'm probably going to do that because we actually get quite a lot of admin. We don't really want that, but we'll do it. Fine, that's fine. Guys, you can definitely skip the rest of this war. You know what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave it in the video if you guys are interested in seeing it. You can definitely watch, but I am gonna speed through this war. I'm not really micromanaging any of my soldiers. It's not really that hard. I am playing only on normal in this though, bear that in mind. If you are on hard, it could be a lot harder. So bear this in mind. If you are a veteran player, then you probably know about these moves that I'm making. So yes, indeed. All right, we have indeed taken Nuremberg. Liege has now got a high war enthusiasm, so we'll head there and we're going to start sieging down Liege provinces. We don't actually have much manpower left. I just want Liege out the war, really. I mean, I could take a bit of their money, which would actually be quite nice. Be very nice, actually. So Liege have been a pain in my back quite some time. Go with that. Go with that. Right. Will Liege peace out now? They will. Will they give me money? They won't. They won't give me any money. I do kind of want their money. I do want a bit of their money. That's the thing. Because money's always useful, guys. Taking money where you can is always useful. Let's just peace Liege out. Because they may cause more problems than good. White peace them. We can now white. Well, we don't want a white peace Nuremberg. We've taken their province. So we'll send back our troops to Austria. And we'll white peace, or we'll take some money because, you know, and a few war reparations because Nuremberg need to be shown the true way. And now we will enforce our union with Bohemia. Leave them with their money. Don't want to screw up their country too much. And there you go. We've got Bohemia as a junior partner. And that is the first step to becoming a seriously overpowered Austria. Now, what we also have to do, well, we'll put our last claim onto. We've got Treviso and Friuli. We need Verona. All right. So let's leave that. Done that. Let's start improving relations with Bohemia, because then they're really going to dislike us for probably about 10 years or so. They're not going to like us at all. We can't do anything until February 16th. Right, there we go. Now, we have actually got a loan here, so I'll repay the loan. There we go. And unlawful territory, the Palatinate. They've taken a little bit of land there. They've taken Alsace. I think we'll leave that. Essentially, what I would say is you want a province everywhere in the HRE late game. This is advice for or mid game, because I'm only going to do this video for early game. But you want a province everywhere so you can just invade and force religion upon any nation that brings out Protestantism or Reformed, because as you are the emperor, you will actually get a negative impact on your imperial authority due to that. And as you can see, nobody wants to vote for me at this point in time. Brandenburg is actually my ally, doesn't want to vote for me right now. So we need to improve relations with them. We do actually need to do that thing with the with the Papal State. That's quite good. If Florence do take land, that will make our job a lot easier in terms of the Shadow Kingdom. But I will do another video if it is requested. Or actually, you know, maybe I'll make this into a small series. But this video can just be for the purpose of getting the personal unions and how to become very strong as Austria very, very early. Now, we just need to wait until 1454. We need to wait until this guy is the ruler of Hungary. I think it is 1454, 55. I can't quite remember what year. We'll take that. We can research this now. Also, something that I I have completely forgotten to do is upgrade the production on Tyrol, because you get a production increase on your gold. Now, if you look here at your treasury, as you can see down that list, gold actually makes you a significant amount of money and can make all the difference often. So we will increase that before we research the next diplomatic tech. And we'll go to the next month and see how, we'll just see how much it increases right now. 2.58. It probably will go up to nearly 3, hopefully. And it has gone up to 3.25, and that's made quite a difference, guys. That's given me 1 ducat 53 now, where before I think it was 84, so that's quite a significant difference. And you can, in fact, I don't think you can put your leaders away, but we'll start training our troops again, because we're at peace now. We are at peace. Improving relations with Bohemia. We can actually, we'll probably get to just about almost positive by the time that is that's ticked over enough, and we're doing pretty well so far, doing pretty well indeed. Now Bohemia really don't rate me at the moment. They do not rate me at all, but that's fine. We're just gonna speed through this. I might cut the video here until, because I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I've got my claims in Venice, so unless something happens, I'm just going to speed through this and let you guys know when I make another move. It's fine to ally Hungary. That's no problem. The Renaissance has come about now. Where did the Renaissance spawn, just out of interest? In Brescia. Huh. Oh, that's fairly good for us. Means we should get it quite quickly. If it was in Naples or something, that would have been not as good for us, but Brescia is very nice, very nice for us. Bohemian Liberty Society is going down. It was at 84, was quite high before. Just zoom out, so try and let this speed up. I think it will speed up if I don't look at all the armies. A nice pop-up for us, very nice. Let's just research this. Marketplaces now. We can build marketplaces, right? Let's go to the building tab. See, no, that's the production or the development tab. We can build a market now, so that will increase local trade. We want churches, definitely churches, because that will get us, as you see, these two need to be built. Definitely need to be built. That will give us some nice monetary increases to what we have now. Possibly giving us a bigger army, or a slightly bigger army. We'll let everyone have access. I don't mind people warring with each other. Now, this is going to be in the potential. That's good. Florence taking that. That means we have to take less land, because they will probably add it to the HRE if I do improve my relations with them slightly. Who votes for me at the moment? Brandenburg almost wants to vote for me. Bohemia will vote for me. Brandenburg almost wants to. So we just need to carry on doing this. See, this is where if your leader dies now, if my leader is 34, and he could die, because I've seen it happen, but if he does die, it's very bad, very bad. And now I'm going to stop this and put my put that up to 5, because our military power is increasing far too slowly. And there's a rebellion in Graz, so we need to get all our men there. Okay. We shall do this. See, you don't need to always click immediately. I used to do that when I didn't always know exactly what I was doing, but now I know you don't have to always click immediately, so heads up. Takes normally about 3 to 4 months before it spawns, so now we can spawn it because we've got full morale there. And there we go. Get the terrain bonus as well, because we're the defenders of the province. And we will set our men back to training again. Not too much manpower lost there, I don't think. I haven't got a... There we go, nice. Now, obviously, if you have the Creative of Civilization DLC, you can train your armies, and if they have drill, as you can see, those are the benefits just there. So I get a small benefit of shock damage and what have you, so that's good. And we will continue. Who are they at war with now? Province. That's good. Province have taken Avignon. Now, that means I could potentially make the Papal State my vassal. And we will... Actually, well, we'll carry on with improving relations with Brandenburg until we can't do so anymore. Making some decent money at the moment. Bohemia is getting slowly less liberty desire. How old is this guy now? He's 11. So in 4 more years, I think he might be eligible to be the leader of a country. And at that time, see what month he actually has his birthday in. He will have his birthday sometime soon. And this is where you do also need to save scum. If you do, because at the start, right, this is important information, ladies and gents. At the start, the Habsburg leader for Bohemia that happens after the interregnum, yeah, that's the word. The leader that Bohemia can get can be a Habsburg, or it can be a Czech name. I can't remember. I think, yeah, it can be a Czech name. So if it is that name, you won't be able to claim, or if it is of a leader of that dynasty, you won't be able to claim their throne. So you need to basically save scum until you get a Habsburg. And obviously it was a bit of luck that in this occasion I managed to get a Habsburg on the throne, and they could therefore claim their throne. And then the weak heir, because if the heir is strong, then you can't claim the throne, or if the heir is medium, you can't claim the throne either. But hopefully this will happen. Hungary's slightly different. Gelre, what territory have you taken? Taken Utrecht. I can actually demand that back, so I'm going to do that. Because I don't want too many powerful nations in the HRE, and just sort of show that I mean business to the other nations, and we shall carry on. Right, and now at this point I'm going to actually improve relations with Milan. Not Milan, what am I doing? Not Milan, I wanted Florence. Because if Florence place Romagna and Urbino in the HRE, makes my life an awful lot easier. In terms of the Shadow Kingdom event firing, we do not want the Shadow Kingdom event to fire, because then we can't have all of these as a part of the eventual HRE nation. Unfortunately, I've just taken a loan because of a very awful pop-up, which I didn't want. I did not want that. Brandenburg, no, well, we can't. We're not going to do that. They've taken some land, some Saxon land. Well, I'll just leave them. Let them do that. That's fine. Keep improving relations with Bohemia. We will actually have a positive relationship with them soon, and they will have a under 50% liberty desire, which means that they will actually come and fight in wars with me and send men to contribute to wars with me. And that's why it's so powerful to have 2 personal unions, 2 states that send soldiers to fight for you, and you don't need to command them, which in many cases can often be to your detriment, but it is useful having personal unions, very useful. Just means there's a strong province, there's a strong power in this region. Often that will help you battle the Ottomans. Right, carrying on, we're just going to zoom out a little bit, check this guy's age real quickly. Let's have a look. He is 12. He just turned 13, so his birthday is in February. We need to keep this in mind. So we'll save in February, the beginning of February. Because in 1455, because I think he can become leader at 15. I'm not entirely sure. Can't quite remember. We'll do that. That just stopped us from having a... See, also, this is another time, not making that much money now. Just increase our production. Do it twice. And let's see how much gold we make now. Make 3.83 from gold, which is making quite a big difference. Quite a big difference indeed. Right, we have a very positive, or fairly positive relationship with Bohemia. Don't need to do that anymore. Let's see, have Florence added... They haven't added the provinces to the HRE. Why not? Don't understand. I don't know. They haven't done it. I don't know why, but they haven't. Who knows? But I should be able to make them do it, hopefully. And we'll just improve relations with Hungary, in the hope that they are more willing to get into a personal union with us. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not really sure, but we will see. Quite behind on military tech, actually, which isn't good. Let's see what everyone else is on. Venice is slightly ahead of me, actually, which is not good. Not good indeed. Let's see who's voting for me at the moment. So we have 2 voters. Well, improve relations with Cologne, actually. Cologne will probably vote for me if I improve my relations with them. Just keep that up. Well, we're not desperate for admin power, so we'll just do it like that. We won't take the inflation, because that's not good for us. We've already got a loan, so we're probably suffering from a bit of inflation and interest, obviously. A bit of rooting out of corruption as well, which isn't fun. Keeping these troops doing their spear waving, you know, poking with their spears, and as you can see, they are getting higher army drills, or drill, should I say, and then you can see the benefits of that. They are quite well drilled, which is always beneficial, and soon enough we will have, just have a little look at all this stuff. Cologne will almost vote for us, and once they do, then all is well, and we'll have 3 voters for us. Almost a majority. But the other voters are fragmented, so it doesn't matter. And as long as we can maintain being the emperor, then it's all good. Right, this is when I need to save. Just after February. Right, now is when I save. And this is where you're going to have to save, scum guys. Because there's basically, I think, a 25% chance that Hungary will just get into a personal union with you when this guy dies, because he's set to like insta die. Don't know why, he just is. And I think it might be an event or something for Hungary. And if they don't get into a union with you, you get the restoration of the Union Casus Belli, but that kind of distracts from what you need to do with the Shadow Kingdom, which I can explain in another video if you do want me to do that. But I'm only going to explain the unions right now. So anyway, we're going to just watch this because I have to save every month. He is the leader right now, so you just wanna wait around, because he will die. He will definitely die. Have pretender rebels as well, which isn't good. So wait, here we go. We've got the restoration of the Union. So we're going to have to save comment, boys. I will keep doing this, and I'll tell you how many times I've done it. And I'll cut it out, and I'll tell you how many times I've done it to actually get them to side with me. But yeah, I will keep doing it, and I'll let you know. Let's go. So essentially, boys, with saves coming on Iron Man, I'm just telling you this right now. What it basically is that I've done it a few times already. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been here quite a while. Essentially what happens is that every month you save again, because if you don't, the month after that it will auto save, and then it will lose your ability to save scum on Iron Man. So right now in April, we've got a Union. We've got a Union. There we go. I did it 5 times. 5 times, just to let you know. 5 times. I thought I'd have to do it about 10 times. But right now, we've got a Union. And we have both Bohemia and Hungary. And because Hungary did it in in peaceful means, or under peaceful means or circumstances, they actually really like us, and they're they don't have any liberty desire. Bohemia, on the other hand, does. But very, very nice. And now, in terms of the world powers, wait, we are actually now a great power. Where did this happen? Okay, we are 5th great power, and you know, that's, if you add times that by 2, 3, 20, add another 4. We'd probably be ahead of the Ottomans if all of this land was ours. In terms of development, we'd be well ahead. We'd be on like 480 or so. Yeah, so, you know, we're well ahead of the Ottomans in terms of, well, not well ahead, but we're ahead of the Ottomans in terms of development. So we are technically the superpower of like the Western world, really, if you include the Ottomans and Mamluks and everyone else. So we are, ignore the Ming because they're freaking massive, but we are the superpower right now, and this makes it just so much easier to war against nations like France, England, Castile, whoever you want to war with, especially the Ottomans. It prevents the Ottomans from really spreading into Europe, which is highly likely if you are if you're going to let Hungary be on its own as such. But this is what I'm going to leave you guys here with: 2 personal unions with 2 of the most powerful nations in Central Europe, Hungary and Bohemia. Bohemia will actually eat up Silesia as well, so Bohemia will become even bigger. And you know, the armies that they just offer you are just really good, because Bohemian armies are notoriously good, and the Hungarians just have a lot of men. So it's honestly very good start, and you can easily complete the Shadow Kingdom now. And that's what I would do. And if you guys do want to see a video on that, if anyone does, then just let me know in the comments. Any questions, anything like that, let me know, and I will be happy to answer. But anyway, guys, that is it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is a new sort of start on this new channel, so yeah, thank you very much. Bye.